Hello guys, so this is the first video of our app web making. So in this video we are going to only make the app bar of this thing, and yeah, this is the first video. So it will take like our it will take our we are going to set up this first time. So let's do one thing. Let's create a folder about it. So I'll just do it like app let's say web, because we are doing it website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open with code, and I'm going to, let's say, flutter create dot, and it will create that project here. So yeah, it is the main.dart file. So we are following the MVC architecture. So what I'll do it, I'll delete all the code, and let's forget it. And for the state dependency, I'm going to use get. Is a very good package for the state management. Let me just show you real quick. Let's say pub.dev, and let's search for getx. Like it is here get. Yeah, it is a very good state manager, navigation manager, and dependency manager. So yeah, we are going to use it because it's fast, stable, extra light, and powerful. Flutter. Okay, so let's version. So installing, let's go to the installing, and let's copy it. Let's paste it here. So if you don't want to paste it like this, so you can go to the dependency. You should know the name of that get. Let's say I know about the get, and I'll just search it and paste it, and it will automatically download it. Like it will automatically. So yeah, it is downloaded. So it will check for the any updates if we have any sort of. So yeah, first of all, what we are going to do is, first of all, we do not want this. Okay, so I do not want to be the main file should be shifted to another thing. Like let me do it, and then I'll tell you. So I don't want void main here. Okay, so wait a second. I want void main here, but it should be asynchronous, because not the asynchronous thing. Let me just wait and watch. So what we are going to do is run app, and that thing, that app which is needed, I'll just that app which is needed, I'll just shift it to the another app. So the thing will be new file app.dart. So this will be our main file where we will put all our important code here. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'll just run app, and it will automatically uh, const app. Simple. And that app thing will be here. Okay, app thing will be here, so it will automatically redirect to this app. So void main is very like simple. And I do want to do this thing. I'll just do one thing. Widget flutter binding ensure initialize. Yes, that is the thing. So first of all, for that, the widget ensure binding dot initialize, it is important. This widget helps in rendering engine. It This widget, how do I explain this? It create a bridge between rendering engine and widgets. It is helpful for event handling and rendering. Yeah, it is it is used for this thing. Okay, so that is the reason why we are using this. Okay, so let's do one thing, and let's go to the app. Okay, so app, I'll I want an class app. It extends the stateless, stateless widget. Okay, I want stateless widget. And yep, missing implementation. Yeah, I know, build the thing. So const app, and where we are going to use super. Oh, wait a second. It should be like the super super dot key. Nice. This is the thing, and it will override widget dot build, and build context. Yes, context, build context, right? So I'm going to delete all this stuff. Yep, I'm going to delete it. And debug show banner as usual false. And first of all, with the app thing, I'll just import library app. So yeah, so first of all, our app will come, ensure it, and then it will go to the here. and here I'll navigate to the new things. Okay, so debug show banner will be false. Okay, so initial route is our same, like we do not want to any Firebase connectivity, we do not want any of this thing. So initial route will be this. So I'll wait a second, we will just put it theme. I'll just Okay, so for the theme thing, what I did is, we do want a custom theme. Custom theme means a font, I can say font, right? So we do want a custom font here. So what I did it, I go to the GitHub. As you can see, I go to the GitHub thing, and I found some fonts like it. They uses Inter and other things. It is not Discord, not GitHub. Yeah, yeah, they uses like multiple what you can say, multiple I uh, multiple fonts for their for this. So I downloaded some of the fonts, like all of the fonts which is required. So these are some fonts like Poppins, Source Code Pro, and Inter. These are the fonts which they use. So I'll do one thing, I'll just extract all, and let's wait a while. Yeah, it is extracted. So I'll just, and Poppins, I'll do the same thing. And yeah, and source code also. Yeah, source code is also they use for this thing. And yep, I think so. And let's delete all the zip file. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to the GitHub and search for the which part, like enter. There is font, there are many things like enter this thing, static, there are many things like thin, semi bold, regular, medium, light. See, there are many multiple things, like you can easily see here. Let's see, I think it is mm, like enter thin, you see, like it's a very thin thing. Regular, like a regular one. Enter extra light, see. So I do want it to do this thing like pixel perfect. uh, Try to do pixel perfect. So what I'll do is, I'll go to the GitHub and just go to the app, right, the main thing. And I think they will provide me at the bin. I'm not sure about it. Let's figure it out. They no, not public. Yes, see, public font, enter bold we need, enter medium, and enter regular. So what I'll do is, I'll just do okay, wait a second, here, and the extra part which is not needed, like I would, okay, wait a second, let's see what we need. Enter bin, and where are we? Okay, let's see. Yep, okay, we need enter bold, we need intermediate. So I'll do this thing, intermediate and regular and bold, medium, regular, and semi bold. So extra fonts will should be how should be deleted, or like it is not needed. So I don't want to do this thing. So I do one thing. So I'll go to the upright web, see upright web, and I'll create a new folder there. How to say, upright, okay, upright web, and I'll create a new folder, fonts or assets, and there I'll put all our fonts there. So I'll do one thing, let's go back and go back. Yep. And enter bold we need, so assets, just move there. Enter medium, okay, enter medium, assets, go there, and regular, go there, regular, and go there, and semi bold, yeah, go there. Semi bold is also needed. So I'll do one thing, I'll just cut it here, and those extra fonts and every fonts which you are going to require, I'll just put it, and we will get back to it. So yep, till then, if you have any problem till now, you can comment me. Okay, so I did one thing like assets and fonts, and it is already in it. Okay, I've done this thing. So I was just wondering, like the logo and assets are in the SVG format. Okay, now it is an SVG format. So actually you cannot see, like it is not a PNG format or extra, it is an actual actual coding part, I think so. Yeah, it is, you cannot save it. uh, Let me open with, let's say, choose another app and photos. I'm not able to see, or notepad just once. And yeah, it is a coding. So for to show this svg thing, I have to do one thing. I have to go to the search bar and search a svg image, and dot svg flutter svg. Yeah, flutter svg, it is used to show the image. Okay, should be svg picture. Okay, so before that, I'll tell you something. Before installing any package, I'll have to go to this course and have to check that it should be compatible to the web also, because we are using it in the web, so it should be compatible with the web. So I'll do one thing. I'll just installing part and just copy this Flutter svg and go to this part, and yep, this thing. And it should not be material app, it should be get material app. Yep. Because we are using getx, so it should be get material app. So I have to import get library. Yep. Okay, so the cons constructor, we do not want to must be provided. I think this provided, I think so. Yep. So this thing is good. So first of all, we have to create some basics. How do I say basics of images, like assets, and let's say folder, and let's say images. Okay, because I wanted to store in a very particular way. So I'll do one thing. I just here, and I downloaded two of the images. So this and this, and I'll just copy it to the images folder. And yeah, so what are the images which I downloaded is both like only and this pink image and the black image. Why I've downloaded it? Because see, in the black theme it is this, and in the white theme it is pink. So I want it to the, what you can say, responsive also. So I don't want to do one thing like just thing and see it is only, it is white thing. I don't want to change it. Okay, it should be responsive. So for this I downloaded images, so I'll show you the images real quick and open it. And let's see, it is black, and wait a second. Okay, close. I have not. And is pink. Yeah, both of the images I've used. So this is the basic images and the fonts we are going to use it. Okay, now the folder structure. So folder structure is really very important for this, and let me just check how. Folder structure is very important because I don't want to use again and again some things like mouse cursor, because we want it. Okay, let me just show you real quick. Let me do one thing. And what are the title filter demo, let's say, and home, and get material app. I think no, we have get material app and a canvas parameter visit. And let's say wait a second, scaffold, is it getting scaffold? Okay. So let me run it in the flutter run minus d chrome and wait for a while. I think so. Is what is must be provided. Const is this, I think. Window dot the const is the constructor, because sometimes the const really does bad for us, because it automatically adds and it should not be there. So yeah. But const is really important because sometimes widget is already in the screen, like in the memory, and it will be available from the memory. It will not be built again and again, so it will store, what you can say, it will be very good for us. Like it will automatically directly get from the storage and not from the, it will not again compile and rebuild again. So that is the reason why const is important. So let's wait for a while and let's see what will happen. That thing, and I think it will going to happen soon. Yep. Let's, okay, I don't want to do this. Okay, see, hello world. Okay, so hello world, simply it's a very simple app, no worries. So here, look at it. There is, when you hover at the docks, see, at the docks you hover, community as you hover, pricing as you hover, it is showing an underline, and the mouse pointer is there. Okay, so I wanted to implement it also, again, like GitHub thing also mouse pointer. So what we are going to do is, I'll do one thing, wrap it with a mouse widget and a mouse region, and the cursor should be pointer, I think so. Mouse cursor dot pointer dot, I think, therefore I'm not sure about the thing. Wait a second. Mouse cursor dot, I think so, and control, no, system cursor dot click, and it's, wait a while. See, okay, it is taking the whole thing, but uh, body is the whole mouse cursor. No, it is should not be the whole mouse cursor. We don't want it. And let's rebuild it. And wait a second. Center only. Wait a second. I'll just do one thing. Okay, this thing, and it will be wrapped with the widget mouse region, and the cursor should be cursor. Okay, system dot click. Okay, so see, when I hover at it, the cursor is now clicked, so it should also be there when I go any of the thing, like the URL. See, when the docs is coming, the cursor is showing, and the community thing also, like the underline should be there. That is the main reason I wanted this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to close it. I just wanted to show you the mouse region thing, and I'll just uh, delete it, and wait a second. So for this, what I'm going to do is, I'll just putting in routing. Routing is important, like it will automatically controls things. Okay, so here is the folder structure. So I'll have a live with common widget. Okay, there are some of the widgets should be common, and the constant thing, like constant generally means like assets, color, dimensions, shared preference. Those things are constant, which never change. For an example, the logo color. Say this color will never change. It has to be static. It has to be static, so it will not change. So for that, I'll just put an folder here and just do this thing. And in the feature, I'll just in the feature feature, we will put all our code. For an example, main screen code and many other. Yep. And yep, so routing, let's, and one more routing also. Routing generally means like it will automatically route us to one screen to another. It is the use of routing. So I'll do one thing. I'll just go to the constant, and let's say color dot, and I'll do one thing, like import package create material dot, and class app color, and yep, app color. And in this, I'll just put all those color which are required color, which are given by the app right thing. App right. Okay, primary color will be color 0xff and 0xff, and I'll just go one thing and copy this thing, paste it here. Don't forget to remove this thing. And primary color is this, and these both are different colors, so I'll just copy it, and static const, let's say white, um, different white because it is different from white, different color, and this 0xff, and the white color 0xff, and I think so it is completely ffff. Yep, and the color part is completed. So yeah, when we are going to use the primary color, we will automatically call the app bar class and make it the object of it, and we can access those things. Yeah, so let's do one thing. Let's create an assets class, uh, assets dot dart, and I think so assets dot dart, assets dot, in the class assets it will include, or what you can say, it will have our path of the images. Okay, so what we are going to do is assets font, we don't need it, and with upright I'll just rename it, so it's upright image one, and yep, and this thing will be upright image image image, yep, both are the images. I've done that. So I'll do one thing, like static const image one, and is it will get the string, and static const image 2. Okay, so the path will be there, like assets will be there, assets images. Okay, here assets images slash upright image image one dot svg. You have to include the extension of this image also. So what I'm going to do is I'll just image 2 dot svge, svg not svge. Okay, so yeah, the file we have got, assets we have got, and whenever I wanted to use the image one, I'll just copy it, and I don't want to use it again and again. Okay, assets folder is completed and color folder is completed. So now we are going to create dimensions of that constant, like I okay, here's a simple thing. I wanted to make this complete screen responsive. So for that I'll just calculate the height and width of the whole screen, and then I'll just put those font and other things responsive. So I'll just do one thing, dimensions dot. So dimension dot dart. Okay. Import, we are going to use dart slash ui, because we are UI, not input dot ui. Okay, so what is the use of dart dot ui? See, built-in and core primitive for Flutter application, expose the lowest level services that, okay, such as class for time, graphic layout, and rendering. Okay, so I have to import package material. This is the very good package. So I'll just do one thing, dimensions, okay, dimensions, and I'm going to use it. I have to calculate the height and width. So I'll do one thing, static const, sorry, it should be double get screen height. Okay, so it will get the string height. Okay, it will return, what it will return, it will return the widget binding, widgets binding, yep, dot instance of the window, and it will automatically get. So I'll do one thing, I'll just make this file and I'll explain to you how it will be done. Okay, okay, so I have completed this file, like it will automatically, it is a simple thing, like it will get the screen height automatically divided, get screen width. Okay, and scale height, we will automatically provide the value, and it will automatically get there and divided by some numbers. Okay, so this is the dimension class, and yeah, so what we are going to do is I'll have a routing things also, like what we are going to do is the controller should have the accessibility to the routes. Okay, for that let me just get with what is an MVC architecture. So I'll do one thing, I'll just go to this thing, MVC architecture, and yep, let's see, it's a very good example. See, The model defined data structures for an update application to reflect the added item. Models means database, simple. Model means database where we will store the data, but there is not the static data right now, like it is all the static data, so storing part will be very less. View means the UI which is seen by the user. Controller means which example it is seen, it is given. Receiver update from the view and the notify model to the add item. Okay, simply view means controller, it will controller generate, it will manipulate the model, it will update the view, it will user will give the input. Controller is like a brain, it will do whatever the user wants to do. Okay, simply. So what we are going to do is we are going to make a routing, and routing here I'll just name route. Okay, so routing will be, I think so, names route, names dot rout dot dart. Okay. In the name dot route class, names route routes, and yep, it will have a string, static const string home, and it will automatically have this string, it will have home screen. Okay, simple, home screen, nothing else. It is the very basic thing. So let's create an web routing. Okay, so suppose I wanted to route to the next screen, or uh, for that I'll just use the web routing, and then I'll just route there, here and there. So I'll just make a new file, routing, let's say web routing, routing dot. What I'll do is I'll just class app. Okay, it will not be app, web routing routing, and yep, it will have list of get pages, page, the get page, and it will be dynamic, like could be change or something like this. Dynamic get pages. Okay, it is okay, it has to be returned, so it will return. Okay, see what it will return, it will return a get page. Okay, so what we are going to do is get page, and let's do I think let's this and this, so it will, oh yeah. So what we are going to do is name and the page. Okay, name, where we will get, from the name route we will get the page. Okay, so what I'm going to do is name route dot home page, and the page will be, it has to be created. Page simply means like a home page. So let's do one thing, let's, in the feature part, let's create a new folder, home, and in the home there will file, let's say home page dot. Simple, the file might be changed. So what I'm going to do is import material, package material, and STF, and home page. Simply this thing will be changes, like the file name could be changed, and the, like this format will also be changed. So for the basic part I'm going to show you scaffold, and let's say bar central title this, and cons this. Okay, and web routing, it will be home page this, and yep, home page, and I think so this will be like this and this, yep, home page, and it will be const. Okay, so like it is almost done for the our first video. Like we have already done this thing. Like let's do one thing, let's app, in the main app dot dart, what we'll go do is we will, initial route will be uh, let's say initial route, it means what should be the first route where we will go. So it will, I'll go with names route dot home, simple. And get pages simply means we will get all our the pages which is good. Okay, so get pages will be like this, app, wait a second, app. Okay, it is not a web routing, this dot get pages. Simple. So let's do one thing and let's run this Flutter Web Chrome and just wait for a while what will happen. Okay. Okay, I think so. Key is important, so we will add after the running of this app. Not the app, sorry, web app. It will be very good. My app is not closed, it is unused. I'll just ignore it and let's just wait for a while and see does it working or not. Okay, my old. Okay, okay, let's see. Voila, it is very working very good. So this is it for now. Okay, I don't want to confuse you all guys. In the next video we will change the what do I want to say, change the font of the family. Okay, a font. And yep. uh okay, so okay, our first target was to make this thing, make the app bar. Okay, so I think so it will not be completed today because there are multiple things which we do want to add. So let's add a simple step by step. So let's do one thing. Initial route name sort route and it will automatically routing to the home screen. Okay, and the home screen, it is we are using this thing in the web routing and it will automatically routing to the home page. Okay, so let's do one thing in the feature, and we will add home. Yes, home page is important, and the home page where we will have like three to four folders which will have our controller and many more things. So I'll do one thing, I'll just pause this video here and make that folder and come back to you after making of the folder. Yep. Oh, I forget to start this recording. I've done many of the things. Let me just show you what I've done till now. So I have added the font which you are going to require in this project. Yeah. And those are the fonts which are in the our fonts and it is going to use. So first of all we are going to use enter regular. Okay. So second thing which I've changed is I've changed the screen home page. It is changes to the home template, and home template is navigate with this thing. Okay, so let's save it. And yep, so what we are going to do is like simple. When it is restarted, it is simply the safe area and the home screen. So let's remove this thing and let's build our first thing. So see, here's the many things like a logo, a docs. So it is in the row. Simple. It is in the row, and now in the row thing part we have to do like 1 2 3 4 5 elements. 1 2 3 elements in the right, 5 elements in the left. Okay, simple. So what we are going to do is we are gonna need a row. First of all, before row we are going to calculate what is the uh how do I, what is the background color of this. Let's see, like they have provided the background color also. No, I think they are not provided the background color. What I'll do is I'll just do this thing and paste it here. Like it will automatically captured and user image, and see I have got the background color here. Okay, so let's copy it, and here the scaffold, like you can set the background color. But in the background color, first of all we are going to need that we want that only row background color should be changed. So what we are going to do is we need a column. So for those who don't know what is column thing, just search column and only for column and see images. It is a column. Okay, column is this thing. It's a very great image. Column and row. So we want column right now because in the column part first element will be this, second element from this. Okay, so wait a second. For the first element we need row. Okay, so column I want children, and children I want, let's say, row. Okay, first of all before row I wanted to give them padding with wrap with a widget and padding simply, and padding as geometry the cons constructor. I think there's So padding, padding is needed. So first of all, the padding we have to give padding. It can't be h insets dot symmetric. Let's search here. Like it is a symmetric thing. Like left and right, the padding are good, and right, like this area and this area padding is symmetric. Okay, so symmetric. So I'll just say horizontal. Horizontal means top to down. Horizontal, not JP. Horizontal. I'll just say dimensions dot scale, height not width, and the value count. What is the error? I think the const error is already there. And let's say horizontal, let's say 12, and vertical, I'll say let's say 20. And let's see, I think so one. Okay, so let's restart it and let's see what is going to happen right now. See, okay, so I think I've not done anything. Yeah, it's completely fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm creating a container. Container simply color will be changes to color code, color colors dot colors dot okay, not this thing, 0xff, and width y, and width as will be which okay, not this thing, like media query dot off dot context dot size dot width. And let's see what's the error right here. Continues, like, yeah, let's restart it and see what is going to happen. Okay, okay, container, there is child also needed. Let's say child is text for the demo purpose. So text, let's say data, and let's see. Okay, okay, so height and width padding. Okay, so okay, just think what is happening here, what I've done wrong here. See, what I've done wrong is I wanted to padding inside of this things. Let's do one thing like this. I want padding here. Okay, what I did is I did the padding, but the container should be row. Let me just do it real quick, and I only have to do this thing, and I have the container, and those container things should be here. Control C and control. Okay, wait a second. Okay, what is this thing? Emphasizing. Wait a second. Here, yep. And the container I don't want here. Yep. And let's restart it and let's see what is going to happen. See, the thing is now bigger and the padding is good. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's say style struct, not text, style, simple style text. Style is given and the color should be white so that we can easily see what is written there. Wait a second, let's see. See, the data is written on the, and the background color is good also. Like it is not completed right now. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it in the dark mode, and after that I'll make it in the uh, white light mode. Okay, so first of all dark mode, and the white mode should be comparatively easier. So let's complete it dark mode. So what I did is I did the app data thing, but you know these height is greater. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the height. It could not be media query dot of context to size dot height because it will take completely height. We do not want to give complete height here. So let's see, let's say 60 height will be great. No, 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 we want to give more. So what we are going to do is let's say 100 and let's see, is it good? Yep, I think it's okay, I think so. It is good, and we will adjust it here. Adjust it again, like if there is something wrong. So what I'll do is I'll just pause this video here and do this thing, and after that I'll just show you what I've did here till now. So yeah, let's like so I'll pause it here and wait a second, and after that I'll show you what I did till now, and we will again start it. Okay. What I've done till now is I've created this thing like till apply to uprising. Let me just show you real quick. So this is it. See, it is showing also like, when we are going to hovering, that cursor is also changing. When we are going to docs, it is also showing us underline and pricing thing. So yeah, so this is it, and like this GitHub thing is also remaining. So what we are going to do is we will do this thing also, and this thing also. Before that, what I'll do is I'll just change the background color of this app to this, so that we can get the more feeling of this. So I'll just do one thing. I'll just copy paste the color and here, so that I can get what is the accurate color of this screen. So let's see. So this is our color. What we are going to do is, so I think mouse is a no. I'll go to the home template, and in the home template I'll not go to the home template. I'll go to the home page, and I'll say background colors dot 0xff, and this, yep. And let's restart it, and let's see what is going to happen. Just wait a second, and let's see. I think the color is not changing. It's okay. So wait a second. So I'll not return that scaffold here. So I'll remove that scaffold, because scaffold is inside scaffold is not a good thing. So I'll do one thing. And wait a second. Return column. Column, we will return it. Let's see. See, it is done. Yep. So this is the update, minor update, and this thing we will resume this video, and when this will be created. So yeah, just stick with me, and we are going to create that app bar, which you can say that upper bar in this. Okay, so just stick with me. Welcome guys. In this video, this is the last video of the app, right? This navigation bar, so it is completed. Yep. So let me run this project, and what you can say Flutter and minus C Chrome, because we are making website, so it has to be run in Chrome. So it is running in Chrome. So what I did till now, I have completed this app, right? This talks, community, pricing, GitHub, and this thing also, sign up, and at last what we will do is when we toggle that switch button in dark mode to light mode, the background color should change also. So we will do it in an upcoming video. Till now, what is the update is this, that it is that navigation bar of that website is almost completed, not almost, it is completed. So I'll do one thing. I'll just open that AppWrite website and see at the bottom of it, and let's wait a while to run it properly. See, it is almost, or what you can say, it is very pixel perfect, has been created. That padding thing is remaining, like I think so it is like slightly less padding we have to give. So what we will do is I'll just do one thing. I'll go to the AppWrite image, and at the padding I think I've given padding somewhere. Yes, and on the left side let's do it only 13, and then I think padding will be perfect. Yeah, perfect. So first of all, see, when we are hovering app, right, it should be like that. So it is, when you are hovering, the underline should come. See, it is coming, and at the get up, the underline should come, and that toggle button, that should also work. So see, it is also working. Not that the background is not changing, I know it. And the sign in also, it is that mouse region. I was going to tell you that how to do it. Just go to that sign in page, that where is my code. So home template, and using this I'll just do one thing. I'll just uh, wrap it with wrap with the widget mouse region, and at the mouse region I'll do this cursor to the click, and at the bottom of it, I'll do one thing: widget mouse cursor, mouse region, sorry, and the cursor will be system mouse click dot mouse cursor dot click. Yep. Let's restart it, and we will see that changes in that when we are hovering, that mouse should be changed. See. So let me go to the we have done talking about the architecture. So let's dive into the code, like what you have done till now. So let's see. See, this is our home. Let's start with the home template. So bool state. Let's remove the bool state. I think it is not needed. So what we have did, that this is the width. Like I have given the complete width here, and the height of the scale is 100. Like you can see the height of it. The I have given it the, like it, what it will do is it will automatically calculate the height, and then using the formula I'll just calculate it, the height it, so that it will automatically make the responsiveness of that. And the color is this, we have already discussed about it. So padding, where I have given the symmetric to the scale and height of it, like vertical and horizontal, so that we can easily get the center of the widget. And row, here I'll given that main axis dot space between. What does the space between is doing? That the this like this thing and this thing, it will automatically create space between them, between these two. Okay, and the cross axis alignment to the start, and at the and the children there are only two rows, this and this, so that these two rows have a equal space between. So that is what the rows are doing. Okay, so in the row I have done this main axis alignment to start. If I undo it, it will have nothing, so I'll just remove it. Okay, upright image, what an upright image. I'll go to the it is a scaffold widget. At that way I'm returning an mouse region. So at the mouse region I'll have a padding. It is a simple, how do I, it is a simple image. Okay, so rather than writing this mouse region again and again and again, or uh, that padding again and again, so I'll just make a class of it and just importing that class, so that we can easily do this. Okay, like at the padding I'll give in the padding of the left 20. So for the dynamic, for the static region, I've done this left is equals to 20. So what we will do is I'll do dimensions dot scale width, and I'll go to the 10 and invalid const, because it will continuously change, as you know. And let's restart it and see, there are slightly right. So I'll do this like 7. So it is just a hit and try. So yep, I think it is, yep, it's perfect. So I'll get it is automatically calculated, and yep, 7 I have given. So at the mouse event, what I'll done is mouse event is also a class. There we are uh, passing the docs community and pricing text, and the text, it is getting the text, and the bool is hoverboard. It simply just means that at the mouse region, that cursor, when we get in, that it should have underline also. What I'll do till now, I've added a padding. Padding is just like spacing between those things. And the container, what I did is I'll have a border. Okay, I want border to be particular at the bottom of it, not on the top or left. So I'll use its functionality of the bottom, like border have a bottom part. So I'll have a border side of width of 1. I've done a width 1. So if is hovered, means the thing is hovering, then the color should be white, else it is transparent, means it should not show any other color. So if I do this thing, if it is not hovering, let's say pink, I've done it. Let's restart it. It is pointing pink. Okay, see, is pointing pink. So what I'll have a transparent color, so that there should be no color. Okay, so this is a simple text. Okay, text, here it will have a widget dot text, right? So what I did now, what I did here, I'll call that text thing in this using the widget dot text. Using the widget dot text property, widget dot text, I can easily access this thing. Okay, this is, and here I'll just pass the docs community and pricing text here. So the GitHub logo, what I did is I'll added a pubspec.yaml file, that simple icons.github. Actually, the thing is, Cupertino icons does not have inbuilt GitHub logo. So I search for it a little bit, and the simple icons.github, simple icons. If you go to the simple icons, yes, simple icons.org, and I searched here for the GitHub, and got that here. So uh, after that I go to the pub.dev, and I search for the simple icons, and I got that there is providing a pub spec, what you can say, pub.dev. So I did one thing. I implemented the thing in the pubspec.yaml. See, it is simple icons is here. So at the simple icons, GitHub is here. So at the color I provided this thing, and it is, so padding GitHub is simple a text padding here. Okay, so here's a little thing, like I have searched so many places to take this type of like a rectangle or something, you can say, logo, but I did not find it. So what I did is I just added a rectangle over here so that we can easily go over it. I cannot hang on it little while, very well. So this is it for this, and for the right part I have to go to that switch of that. I can easily add it in icons when it is switching. Okay, so I've also added a postback.yaml, so a package Flutter switch. Flutter switch is a very great, I would say Flutter is a very great package. Flutter switch, let me show you real quick. Flutter switch, and here it is, I think so. Yeah, it is a very that can customize height and width. See, there are many type of switches which they are providing, default one to various one. Okay, so you can go through the package. It is very helpful. Okay, so I've used that Flutter switch here. So I'll do one thing. I'll go to the Flutter switch, I think so. Yeah, switch. Here it is cursor mouse click dot system mouse cursor dot click. As you can see, Flutter switch is from the package. Height and width of dimension has been setted by the responsiveness, and value is state. State simply means that this the current state of this is false. Okay, so when we press on the on toggle this property, that value should be transferred, and when it is transferred, that value should be uh, on that state also. What I'll do is, so that I can easily see, I'll do one thing. I'll print, okay, not here, I'll print the value so that you can easily see. Okay, wait a second, let's restart it and see. I am pressing one time, it is saying true. So if it is saying true, that state should also be updated. If it is not saying true, state will not be updated. So see, it is false, state is updated. So yeah, this is why we are using the state, so that we can easily update. So this is for the customization, like when we are pressing that button, the background color is changing, and the icon colors is changing, and the icon background of white is also changing, and when we are pressing again, that thing is also changing. So this is it. And wait a second, let me just switch. And so this is, and now let's go to the home template. And the home template, this is simply the sign in and sign up text. The sign in text is simply that text style, simple text style, and the another sign up page I added a container simply of height and width, and the background color using, just hold on a while. Okay, so background color will be the color which you have just got here, and the border radius is circular 50, and the child I have added a sign up, okay, text. And so I've wrapped all of this thing inside a row. So this is it. Now we have completed that app, uh, what you can say, navigation bar. So from now on we will work on another thing, this thing. So from now on, what we will work on this part, like, so what I'll do is till now, so I'll just take all of this container, what we have added till now. See, I'll just extract this container and make a new file, and the template, I'll it will say navbar template dot another navbar template. I'll import flutter, sorry, package flutter material dot and simply stateful. So I'll say navbar container. See, and the returning of it, I'll just do one thing. I'll just return a container, another container. Listen carefully. As a container, I'll put all of this thing. The container, where's that container ending? I think this is it. Container is ending here. So I'll go to the navbar container and just paste it here. Yep. So let's import all of the essential things, dimensions, and this thing, mouse event. Yep. We are gonna import this thing. Okay, wait a second. The another parameter. Quick fix. App right image. Yep. Import it. Okay, so I think mm, okay, import it. Okay, toggle switch is imported. Yep. See, our container is ready. So I'll do one thing. I'll just copy this navbar container and remove this all the container thing, and I'll simply write nav bar nav bar container, simple. And see, all of this thing is not needed right now. So rather than deleting all the single files or one by one, I'll do one thing. I'll just write a dot fix apply. So dot fix apply simply just do a very beautiful work. So you will you will really appreciate that this const thing is happening, like it is giving me and simply a warning that constructor is needed, and that import unused file. Like there are some files which are not needed, and we have uh, imported it without any reason. So I'll do one thing, dot fix, I'll just apply. So what it will do is it will compute all the fixes which the dart can simply do itself. For an example, it can add const, it can remove unused imports. See, the unused imports has been deleted. And now let's run it again, flutter and minus chrome, and we will see that we have, if I wanted to do any changes, I'll do one thing. I'll go to the home page, go to the home template. You can easily see the navbar container. At the navbar container we have all the code, and we can easily uh, check that what is, like we can easily access now. So this is the very beautiful thing, like we can easily uh, edit our code, we can easily do whatever, like we can easily access any particular element in the code. So this is the very good part of the architecture which we are following. So let's run it and we'll see that there is not a bit change in the output of the code, but and the architecture of the code is changes. Hence, if we want to edit anything, we can easily edit it, and we can easily solve our problem if I want to do it. So yeah, so now on we are going to work on the next element of that website, the app, right? But till now navbar is completed. So hence this is it for the video. Hope you like it. Please do like, share, subscribe, and if you have any query, feedback, or suggestion of anything, you can put it in the comment section. And if you wanted to make any videos on any other topic, for an example app API call and anything else, you can mention in the comment also. So I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So yeah, bye bye guys, see ya.